Hello everyone! I am still exploring the circular blowout of sorts. I have changed the color palette yet again, and I actually changed out a color from what I originally decided, so I'll tell you about that as well. But I'm excited to try again. Let's paint. All right, so for my colors, this is the color I edited out, so I'll tell you that. I started with, I know I wanted to try a different metallic. I have a Prussian blue Payne's gray mix. I took my yellow that I had and mixed even more white in it to make an even lighter, almost Naples yellow. This color is actually silver, gold, and bronze mixed together, and it's very, very pretty. It almost looks bronze, but it is a little bit lighter. Then I took Venetian Rose by Amsterdam, and you can see it on the side, and I actually mixed in a little bit of orange to give it a peachier tone, and I thought that would go nice with the yellow and with the blue. And then originally, I had this green to go with it, but if I'm looking at these colors, and I do this often, if I'm looking at these colors, this color is stark and stands out to me. I took the sap green and mixed in a little bit of yellow green to make like a kind of a middle green. But it just doesn't fit in as well, I feel like, with this color palette. So what I did is I took turquoise green and then mixed in a little bit of phthalo blue to make a turquoise blue. So this is the color palette that to me pleases the eye a little bit more. So we'll see if that actually translates out on the canvas, but I thought that this would be a cool color palette to experiment with. So I am going to blow out the edges again first, and then blow out the center. I'm going to use way less paint in the center this time yet again, and I am going to actually try to blow my petals along in this motion to create it. So let's see if it works out. All right, so around the outside, again, I'm going to start with my colors, leaving a little bit for the center. I'm gonna come in with my yellow next. This is such a pretty color palette. I'm really hoping this color palette works out nicely. These two colors together are just so pretty. Now, here's my dark color, and that was another thing that I decided to use, this Prussian blue Payne's gray mix. It's a darker muted color, but still really pretty. And I'm not gonna go for my edges, and I should have painted, I actually may stop the video and paint these sides really quick before I blow it out, because I don't want to have to touch them up later. But for now, I will pour these along on the inside. On the outside, technically. Saving some for my inside. It's not quite a rose gold color. I mixed gold and silver initially together, but I have to mix up more paints, and that gold and silver, I'm definitely gonna do a painting with it. It comes out like a beachy sand color, but it's metallic. It's so pretty. All right, so let me paint my sides and then I'll blow this out. All right, I painted my sides and I forgot to add my white. So I'm gonna do that. I painted the sides just with regular tube. I use a similar color to what I'm using in the painting, but it doesn't really matter what color it is in the painting. I just try to use an opaque one, and I try to cover the sides and a little bit of the lip, so that with paint and water, when it runs over the sides, sometimes it will kind of catch and the canvas will show through. So just trying to not have that happen. And I get so excited to paint and talking to you, and then I forget to do it a lot of times. All right, so let's blow this out. these colors are so pretty together. Wow, 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 so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to spiral these, and I am not going to use too much paint this time. That metallic color with this peach color is so pretty. Okay, not too much paint, Molly, not too much paint. I'm gonna come in with I'm just trying to get in the areas of the canvas where there's not anything. I think I'm doing pretty good right now. The turquoise blue was the right choice as well, I think. My personal opinion. Okay. All right. And I still have a little bit of canvas showing. I am a little bit more hopeful with this one. And then my white. I'll spiral out. Okay, that's it. Let me give this a torch. Gosh, this outer... Oh, the other thing I realized when I blew this one out compared to the last one, I blew it straight out this way. And I really like this color combination, so I may do... I don't know. I may do a turbulent technique where I blow it all out and then blow back and forth in, because this is a really pretty color combination. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I didn't get as many, this is so pretty though, these colors are so pretty. I didn't get as many cell reactions, but I do want to kind of simulate that circular inner part. I know that's probably gonna make somebody cringe, but, and again, it's just giving so much dimension. I actually really like this. I'm just creating these like little spokes, these little spindles coming out. The cells take a while to start to develop, but it adds so much interest. And when this one dries, I do want to make my center softer again. There we go. I am so happy with this one. This is looking a little bit more like what I wanted, and I love this color palette. So I wanted to give the effect of petals, but with a soft background and just a little bit of added interest with the blowouts this way. So I think I'm almost there. I may blow this petal just a little bit more this way. But yeah, all right, I'll show you. How pretty is this color combination? That metallic, it's not quite a rose gold. I would call it maybe like a rose bronze or a rose bronze, if anything. It is so pretty. It's not quite as harsh as a regular bronze or copper or gold. It's softer, and the silver added to it did that. So if you want a softer metallic that still shines really beautifully, but it's a little bit more muted for the color palette that you're using, mix in a little bit of silver. And then I took my finger and drug that back in to give it kind of a center focal point. This has so much motion to me. I love the peach color. I'm excited to show you what this looks like. All right, we'll see how this one dries. Well, I would say that this is successful for the original kind of vortex in the center concept. Super, super pretty, and I love the colors. And the shine on that kind of, it did actually end up like a rose gold when it mixed with that pink, but it is so pretty. There are so many details in this one. From blowing out the edges first. And it gives a design in the center. Oh, look at that corner. But also, it gives you a focal point. And just covers, I said the same thing. It gives you a focal point in the center, but gives you a design along the outside so that your eye really does move throughout the entire canvas. It almost, I don't know, like I may name this one like a ripple in time. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this one, but the colors are stunning together. There's so much detail in this one. When I back away, you just can't even see it all. But all right, so some more experiments, maybe one with the spinner. So this concept, I do feel like I've got this one down with the motion of the spinning, the kind of vortex. And the next one I want to do is to try to keep those bloom petals. I might call that one a vortex bloom, to keep the petals, but have just the little corners and the edges be a design. So let's see how that goes. I'm having so much fun experimenting, and I can't wait for the new year to get started on what's on my shelves. All right, thanks everybody. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to leave a comment. I love seeing them all, and I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. Happy painting. Bye.